Good morning. How is everyone today? I'm very excited because we're going to start the next phase of this project we've been working on. We're going to start producing our digital stories or short films. And I wanted to take a moment to walk through what this project is going to look like and what I'm expecting you to do today. So as you see, I've sort of reorganized our classroom. Instead of having daily, we're going to have weekly topics. And this is because we're moving into a workshop phase where you're going to be working on your own project, but in small groups. So let me open up the document for today. This is our usual, sorry, that was yesterday, today. Our question every day, right? What makes a great story? So today you're going to do the attendance question as always. I want you to watch this video and then I want you to complete the assignment below, pursuing the story. Looks like there's a lot of documents here, but really what this is, a Google form that I'm going to go over with you now that's going to help you to understand exactly what the project is. And then an outline of each project translated so that there's no confusion. And of course, your regular attendance question. So let's take a look at the form. So here I'm going to ask you to put your name, right? You're going to put your name in here. I'm going to ask you to choose which of the vignettes you would like to turn into a short film. So think back to the different ones that you've written. Which one of those would you like to select here? If you haven't finished one or you don't like any of these and you don't want to work on it, you're going to choose other, right? So you might say, not done yet. Or I don't like the ones I have written. And that's perfectly fine. If you write that down here, then I will know to send you another form that'll help you to write your own. And if you'd like to, you could certainly write about your experiences right now as we're living in this historic time. Next, I want you to think about a person who can add perspective. Perspective is a point of view, a different way of seeing, someone else who's been there, who knows your story. Who is this person? So maybe it's my mother, and I'm going to write her name. Right? Now I want to come up with 5 questions you will ask to get their perspective. So this is an interview. So what are the different questions that this person, if I ask them, they can help me, right? And I'm going to include a list of sentence stems for you, for some of you. Question 1. What do you remember from that day or that party or that morning? How did you feel during that event? Again, these are going to matter. It's going to, what these are going to be developed by is what your story is, right? So it's hard for me to write them right now because I don't know what your story is. So you're going to write down 5 questions, and this is something you can also get help with your production team, which leads me to the production team. So I am going to put you guys into groups of 4, and these groups of 4 are going to be your production teams. I want you still to each pursue your own story, but you're going to work together with these people to support your growth, to exchange ideas, and I want you to meet regularly. Here, I want you to think about how you can support each other, and I want you to give a team name. I'm going to send you Google Invites, and tomorrow you will be meeting with your groups. And we're going to discuss this question of how can we support each other. We're going to talk about our vignettes, and we're going to give the production team a name. So this will be a chance for you guys to get together as well. I'm sure you must miss each other. And I want you to know that I am going to be calling and emailing and doing everything I can to make sure that you have this time together. So look out for that email. Now, this I put in here, this is a timeline of this project itself. So let's look at this really quickly together. The first thing we needed to do was write our vignettes, and we've done that, right? We're done with that. It's got a check mark. That's completed. The next thing we needed to do was to create a class rubric, and that's in the other document I showed you in the assignment. That is something that we've already done. I created that rubric, we talked about this yesterday, from your answers to the Padlet on what makes a compelling story. And we're going to use this rubric to evaluate these films. Next, we're going to choose our vignettes and create our production teams. And that's what we're doing this week. Next week, we're going to collect our evidence, which means do our interviews, collect our photos, select our music, any of the things that are going to help us to create our short film. Then for the rest of the year, every week, we're going to be doing a different workshop on a different skill. So how do we use that video editing tool? How do we evoke emotions through digital storytelling? What is narrative structure? How do we involve our script writing? And this would be a great one for Mr. Hosey to chime in on as well, because he's an excellent writer. How do we work on soundscape production? Our final class reflection and film festival will take place on the week of June 22nd. I want you to read through this timeline and let me know a question that you have about this project. I am really so excited to be doing this project with you guys. I'm going to be reaching out to every single one of you today and tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you in your production teams, and I think we're really going to have a great end of the year, finishing up this final project and completing this really fun and exciting film festival. I think this is going to be a wonderful thing for you to send, to post. We can invite people from your families, people from abroad who maybe you haven't seen or haven't been able to see you except for in FaceTime. This is going to be a beautiful work of art, really, that you're going to be able to share. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I will talk to you guys today. Have a great day. Don't forget to fill out the form and the attendance question, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.